Hey everybody, welcome to Sports. I'm Ricardo, Lightbourn 2, Davine, Cape Print. Let me tell you, you got to call me, girl. We got to talk. Something about Shashina you need to know. The Grand Bahama Little League is into its playoff, folks, and also selects its team for the Bahama Softball Federation Nationals. Now, the Predators Baseball Organization is claiming that they have been given a short end of the baseball bat. The Little League Baseball Organization is wondering when will they be able to play baseball again. The baseball players are being hampered from playing, that's girls and boys. Coach Stephanie Higgs says the Grand Bahama Little League will not allow her teams to play because they are not paid up in full. More than 70 Little Leaguers are being affected by this decision.
In a general meeting held earlier this week, the Grand Bahama Little League decided to oust all of the Predators teams and players from playing for the remainder of this season, stating that some of the players have not paid their players' fees. This meant that even though some players had paid, they would still not be allowed to play. When questioned whether or not those players who paid would be refunded their fees, they said no. Those fees could not be refunded.
The payment of players' fees in full from the teams slighted the reason for the field being empty. No Predators being allowed to play. Coach Higgs says this is wrong.
This book, according to the Little League organization, at no time should payment of any fee be a prerequisite for participation in any level of the Little League program. Young, talented children should not be turned away from playing this game that they love because their families cannot afford to pay fees to the league.
While baseball players in the Grand Bahama Little League can play and enjoy the game, Predators baseball players must watch it after can they play. It's angered some parents and grandparents.
I pay for my grandchildren to play. From T-ball, 9, 10, and 13, 15. I paid their fees. So I'm responsible for that man, or who man. Get it right.
The Predators baseball players just want to be able to play and sent a message to GB Little League.
We just want to play baseball!
Well, the coach pitch ballers, also the Grand Bahama Little League, are feeling the pinch like the Predators baseball. The Woodpeckers, Flamingos, and the Pirates are also affected, says Oscar Green.
Unable to pay their players' registration fees. So what we did was we went out to a few businesses and got sponsors from them. And when we brought in the check to give to the Grand Bahama Little League, they accepted the check, deposited to their account, but they did not apply it to our players' fees. So now players from all three of our coach pitch teams are now unable to play in the playoffs, in the championships, and at the Bahamas Baseball Federation Nationals.
Well, denying young people the right to play baseball is wrong, says Oscar, and the executives need to explain to the players, coaches, and the president and the parents why.
We hold the president, Mr. Randolph Scullline, as well as the play agent, Mr. Oswald Edmond Smith, accountable for this action here, because they are the leaders of the organization, and they are not even up to today. We asked if we can bring the fees in now that they didn't apply in the first place, and they said no. Even if you bring it in, the kids will not be able to play.
Well, this one is far from over, folks. This is going to be going down to the wire as the Federation comes to play the Nationals later this month. That's a look at sports tonight.